Everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Um, so we're going to do the new moon in Libra readings. Um, and we're going to do something totally different. I've been pulling runes. I've been trying to get them to know, getting to know them a little bit better because I've really been feeling this calling to work with the runes. So here we go. So this is something totally different for the collective. This is also a reading for the element of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Earth signs. Let me explain a little bit about what I did. I've been working on these readings for about 2 days now. And what I did was I went through. I had to do some research. I went through because I don't know everything. I'm in a learning process just like everybody else out there in a collective. Okay, so I have to learn things. Yes, I have probably $1,000 in crystals, but I have no clue what half of them what they do. I just know that I'm meant to have them. So but I could tell you this, in a past life, that's how I read, was through crystals. So I know I have the ability to read through crystals as well. So before you see a little crystal grid set up with clear quartz that are activated. I've activated a circle because what we're going to do is, instead of picking the runes out of the bag, we're going to cast them. Okay, so before I got set up, while I was getting set up, I pulled one crystal for Virgo, one crystal for Capricorn, one crystal for Taurus. So what I did was I went through all the crystals that represented each sign, and I got out my pendulum and I asked, okay, Spirit, which crystal is for this particular sign for this particular reading, all right, which we will get into later on in the reading. So I'm going to go ahead and cast the crystals for each one of you guys. Okay, so we have kyanite. This is fluorite, and this is green serpentine for those of you who did not know what they were. So for element of earth, those are the three crystals that Spirit guided me to pick for each individual sign. So next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab, what I'm going to do is I am going to just dump out the runes. I got the mixed bag of runes. So now, this is a reminder, this is concerning the new moon in Libra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast the runes. And I'm going to do a collective overview of the runes. And then what I'm going to do is go into each individual sign for their particular message. And I'm going to leave that message in the message section below with timestamps, okay? So you could just go directly to your message. You can watch the collective and then go directly to your message if you don't get picked first, okay? So I have the idea in my head. I got the format, how I'm going to do it in my head. You're the first video I'm doing. So please be patient with me as this is something new that I am entering into my YouTube channel. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, how you feel. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that little notification bell, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, let me know if it resonated. No rude comments, please. You know, I'm trying to stay positive here, and all that does is it just messes up not my day but everybody else's day. If you want to be rude, hit the thumbs down. Don't leave me a comment, just hit the thumbs down. It's that simple. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So now we're going to dump out the runes, and then when we go to do the individual signs, whatever rune is laying close to the crystal that is for the individual signs, that is how I'm going to read your message, just to let you know, okay? So let's go ahead and cast your runes. Okay. Well, what I see kind of odd right now, right off the bat, is that no runes landed over here by this piece of kyanite. So the kyanite is for the star sign of Taurus. So I feel like Taurus, I feel like you're stepping into the unknown right off the bat. I feel like you are about to step into the unknown. I feel like Spirit is pushing you to face some sort of fear. That is one thing right off the bat that I am feeling. And I also feel too, you landed between this clear quartz crystal that is facing inward and this clear quartz crystal that is facing towards you. So I do feel there is a period of amping up for you. You definitely are being pulled out of that dark night of the soul. And that when you step out of that dark night of the soul, you're being urged to trust the process. Okay, so that is one thing I feel right off the bat. For Tauruses, I do know that I said that I would do them last, but I really felt pulled to tell you that. I also see that this crystal is facing the fluorite. So I feel like that fluorite, or the fact that, you know, you have no runes around you and you have this fluorite that this crystal quartz is facing up towards for you, Taurus. I feel like you need to overcome some sort of disorganization when it comes to your intuitive powers. I feel like you have some sort of a fixed behavior or some sort of a fixed pattern, Taurus, that you need to let go of. And I feel like they're telling you, you know, clear quartz will help amplify that. That's what I see. And so with the purple fluorite. The purple fluorite will establish, help to cleanse the stress. It also help to cleanse your aura, Taurus. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here. So we have some stones that are turned upside down, and that's fine because we got to leave them where they're at. Over here, I see this is, I call it the judgment one, the judgment rune. It is laying sideways. So I feel like there's a period of, for the serpentine, which represents Virgo, I feel like judgment is being called upon you to help release some sort of fear of change that you're going through, Virgo. I feel like this change will help bring you into alignment, and I feel like it's triple amplified here because you have this M, which is in reverse. And when I see that M, I think of coming into alignment. All right, so let's go ahead and do the collective message. All right, so for the element of earth, I feel like you need to keep your good mood right off the bat. I feel like you need to keep your thoughts very, very positive is what I see here. Because I feel like your thoughts manifest very quickly, earth signs. All right. So I feel like you need to like just stop and think about your situation. So you're definitely being called out, earth signs, something that needs to change. And I think you need to make a better decision about what this old habit is that you need to let go of, that you're being called out on. All right. So I did notice you have a rune that rolled clean up to this huge Lemurian clear quartz earth sign. So I feel like it's pointing it out that you're a little off center on your path. And when you're off center, I feel like somebody kind of like stepped off their path. It isn't a major step off, but I feel like there is some sort of a change, again, that needs to happen, right? Because I feel like there is something stuck or delayed on your journey when it comes to your particular journey. And that's why you're kind of stuck, right? You're stuck. You're stopped in the process. And I feel like that is why this laid to the side, because your spirit judgment is calling you out on what needs to change, this old habit that you need to let go of. All right. So another thing that I'm seeing is this group of stones right almost dead center. So to me, when your thoughts are negative, right? When you have this negative thought process or signs, what happens is you have the tendency to get swayed, right? And when you get swayed, what happens is it causes delays, right? It causes delays. It causes, some choices that you have made to maybe wasn't the world's greatest choices, right? All right. So, and I feel like, again, it kind of made you off center. So I feel like for most of you, earth signs, the new moon in Libra is going to bring you back into the center of yourself. And it's going to make you see the choices that you have made that has brought you to the present situation. All right. And so here we have, this is Sawello. So I feel like, earth signs, you need to go on a trip within yourself is what I see here. You need to go on that trip within yourself and start trusting your journey, right? Start staying more optimistic about your journey because, sometimes we have delays because of our thinking process, right? When we try to hurry something, what it does is that rushing and, perfectionism just doesn't match is what I see here. It just does not work. All right. So our signs, I feel like you need to view that situation. And then we have Rado, who stepped outside of this circle. So I feel like that's what you need to do. Step outside of the box, go within, right? Go within yourself, go on that inward journey to see what caused the delay of a goal that you've been trying to reach, earth signs. All right. So now we have this right here, which is on Sue's. And it's in between, this one, Dagas, which is actually in the right position. So, Dagas tells you that you're going to have this opportunity to have a new life if you adapt a new attitude with communication, because this rune right here represents communication. Right. So you definitely need to observe something. You need to observe, perhaps, again, that everything has its own cycle, earth signs. And I feel like that's the biggest message. Everything has its own cycle. So when you observe that, patience is required, right? Patience is required, that there is this new opportunity coming, but I feel like for some of you, you are, maybe you've jumped the gun and tried to communicate with somebody that you are connected to. And what happens is this person did not respond. And, when we don't get a response, we have a habit of filling in the blanks. Okay. And that is what Spirit is telling you. Don't allow your mind to fill in the blanks, right? Look within yourself. Go on that journey within yourself. Talk to your angels, talk to your higher self, ask them for some sort of advice or some sort of illumination when it comes to keep pushing forward, when it comes to staying optimistic. All right. So over here, we have these stones are they're facing down. So I feel like there's a lot of unknown energy around here. We also have, this is, Thorn. All right. So this is Thursday. So I do feel that it's in the right position. So I do feel you just need to be patient and trust, again, that some sort of a major cycle in your life, earth signs, is about to come to a completion, right? So you really need to listen to your intuition. because I feel like your mind is like a thorn in your side. Again, you have a habit of filling in the blanks. So what you need to do is just trust the journey. Trust that there is this new opportunity coming for you. All right. So now we have, okay, the arrow. So the arrow is pointing again outside the circle. So I feel like you really need to step your mind, your mental body outside of that boxed in mental mentality that you are stuck in, and just see that, again, hurry and perfection does not match. So everything has to complete. So I feel, earth signs, there is a completion of a important cycle coming into your life. You may feel mentally a little bit frozen. That's because you're not trusting the process. You're not trusting that this is completing, is what I see. All right. So I do feel that you're seeing a lot of signs of synchronicities that are showing you something. And I feel like what they're showing you is some sort of past energy, and how it relates to the present moment. Okay. So I do see that energy for you, earth signs. So I feel like you need to take a good look at yourself, take a good look within yourself. And that's why I got Rado outside of the circle telling you, take a good look at yourself, go within yourself, go on that journey within yourself and see what is a habit that you're clinging on to from the past that is making you see something or view something in the present situation. Right. So I also feel too, down here, this is, I think it's Laguz, yes, and it is in the inverted position. So you really need to take that deep look within your heart. Go and take a very good look at your heart space. All right. Because again, when you trust your intuition with Rado, when you learn how to trust your intuition, you learn how to trust your journey, you are able to observe what has kept you frozen, what these delays are. And to be honest with you, it's your head that's causing the delay. Right? It's not trusting your intuition, not trusting what the signs and synchronicities that you are seeing. Okay, so that is what I see here. So I see this one right here, which is Perth, and it is inverted. So earth signs, you're being tested, right? You're being tested when it comes to your journey. So when you're being tested, you need to stay positive. You need to find that sense of humor. So what are you being tested? You're being tested to let go of these dark claims. Let go of the dark claims that has kept you frozen and stuck so that you can find the light of the situation. Find the light and allow the light to shine its way. All right. So that is what I see for the overall collective. I do see our signs. There is a completion of a cycle, but for you to trust the process, you really need to start trusting your heart, start trusting the signs and synchronicities that you are seeing. All right. So we're going to start off with Taurus because Taurus landed closest to the camera. So Taurus, you got kyanite. The kyanite asks you to ask you to see your present circumstances through your past behaviors. And again, with the masculine energy pointing the way to the past, right? So you're being asked, Taurus, to see your past behaviors and how they have created your current circumstances. I feel like you need to, I also see too with this clear quartz pointing the way to the fuchsite, that it's pointing to your true identity. And it's also asking you to connect to your guides to help you see the past behavior and how it has created your present circumstances. So you are being asked to trust the ascension process, right? Trust the ascension process. Allow the healing to come through. It also also helps to assist with speaking your truth. So I feel that's why kyanite landed between these clear quartz. It'll help to amplify that. So Taurus, if you grabbed a piece of kyanite and a piece of clear quartz, it will help to amplify you being able to speak your truth. It'll also help to amplify cutting through the fears. So Taurus, I really feel like you were going through the dark night of the soul, and I feel like you are looking at past behaviors and how they have created your present circumstances. So that is for Taurus. So Capricorn, you got fluorite. So there really isn't anything around you, and what is around you is upside down. So I feel like there is some hidden wisdom or knowledge that is within you when it comes to organizing and structuring your life. So the fluorite will help draw off the negative blocks, and I feel like that's why these runes are upside down. It'll also help to cleanse and stabilize your aura. I also feel too, you need to again trust your intuitive powers, because there's some things that are unseen that are around you and perhaps coming towards you. I also feel, Taurus, that you need to definitely trust your instincts. And I feel Capricorn, that is very important for you to just trust your instincts, because I feel like there is some things coming towards you that are unknown. All right. Virgo, you got green serpentine. So you got the clear quartz that is, and it's behind the clear quartz point. So I feel like you're being divinely guided right off the bat, is what I feel. And what's closest to you is what I call the judgment card, which is Ingu's. So I feel like you need to let go of old habits. And I feel like when you let go of these old habits, it's going to guide you forward. So I feel like you need to let go of the mood swings. This serpentine will help balance out your mood swings. It'll help you to have it'll help you to become at peace. It'll help you to release fear of compromise for the sake of finding your own inner peace. So I feel like this will help soothe the emotional body. It'll also help to bring a change from all the hardships that you have had. And that is why I call it, that's Ingu's, but I call it the judgment card, because what you are doing is you are ready for this new start. You are ready to walk away from these old habits and to start moving forward on your journey. So Earth signs, that is your new moon reading for the new moon in Libra reading for the element. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.